Hello my fellow readers, welcome to Ren Reads. Today I will be doing another book tag. This one's called the Reading Habits book tag. I saw it on one of the fellow booktubers that I follow, Sashina. Her name is Sosh Love Library and I love her channel. I saw her doing this. I wasn't tagged by her. I wasn't tagged by anyone to do it, but the questions that she answered seemed very fun to answer for you guys, so that's why I wanted to participate in it. Once again, I wasn't tagged, but I do want to tag my friend Laura from Laura Reads to do this video because I feel like she will like answering these questions as well. But without further ado, let's get started with this book tag. I'm excited and let's just get started with the video. So I have all the questions here on this little index card. I'm just gonna go in order, say the questions, answer them, all that jazz. Okay, so the first question is, do you have a certain place at home for reading? So yes, I do. You can't see it right now, but in front of me I have this little papasan chair and it's in the corner of my room. It's like this big comfy chair. It has a light behind it, it has a pillow and a blanket, and it's like my little reading nook. It's so comfortable. Like, sometimes honestly when I sit in there with the book I fall asleep within 30 minutes because that's how comfortable it is. But yeah, that's my favorite like reading place at home. The second question is, bookmark or random piece of paper? Personally, I prefer bookmarks just because bookmarks has like a lot of like personality to them, because I have like Harry Potter ones, I have like a floral one, I have one from like different states. So I just like I like pairing the bookmark to the book, you know what I mean? With pieces of paper, it's kind of boring. I usually don't have pieces of paper like lying around. If I don't have a bookmark with me, I will just like dog ear the pages, which is like folding the pages at the top corner. And yeah, but overall I do prefer a bookmark. Question number 3, can you just stop reading or after a chapter / certain amount of pages? So I can't really just stop reading like in the middle of a page or the middle of a chapter. I really have to like finish the chapter, or if the chapters are like really long and I get really tired, I just like stop in the middle of the chapter, which I honestly don't like doing. But I always have to either finish the page or finish the chapter, or usually when I read a book, I tab like every 50 pages for me to read. Like if I pick up the book, I'm gonna read 50 pages of that book, and it usually ends or begins with chapters. So I guess I have to read until I finish the chapter. Question number 4, do you eat or drink while reading? Personally, no, I don't. I don't want to risk my books getting damaged by water or food crummies on my finger, so no. If anything, I'll have a water bottle laying around, but other than that, no. I spend money on the books and I don't want to damage them accidentally, so that's out of the picture. Number 5, music or TV while reading? I'm the type of person who can't read or study, like school study, with any type of noise around me. Like I just can't focus like that. But lately I've been listening to lo-fi or ambiance music while I'm reading. Like I like the sound of study rooms on the TV, or like raining outside. Or once again, I'll just listen to lo-fi, which is like instrumental music, which is very calming. And I've been doing that with studying as well, and I found that very calming, like I said. So I've been doing that lately. But if I really can't focus while it's on the background, then I won't have anything playing. No TV, no music, no nothing. Number 6, one book at a time or several at once? I would say that I read one book at a time unless I'm filming like a reading vlog or something like that. When I pick my monthly TBRs, I usually just pick up one book at a time and read it, and then when I'm done with that, I pick up the next book and then read it. But like I said, with 24-hour reading vlogs or weekly reading vlogs, I sometimes will read 2 books at a time at max. just to keep the videos like interesting and not just focus on one book. But yeah, for the most part, I do read one book at a time. Number 7, reading at home or everywhere. This is kind of like a weird question. I do my reading mostly at home. I'm trying to figure out, like, sometimes I go to parks and read, but like even then I can't really concentrate because there's background noise. So I would say like reading at home for the majority of the time. Question 8, reading out loud or silently in your head. It varies honestly with this question because I read in my head all the time. Like I'm in my room, I have the lo-fi playing in the background, sit in my chair, just read in my head. But if I'm reading a book that I don't find very interesting and I just can't follow along with it, and if I read like a page and I forget what I just read because it's that uninteresting, I will read out loud just to comprehend the book a little bit more. Number 9, do you read ahead or skip pages? Personally, I feel like I'm saying personally for every question because these questions are my personal answers. But for this question, I don't read pages or skip ahead. I just feel like if I do that, then I will lose some information that's on the rest of the page. Or yeah, I read every single word of every single book and I can't do any skipping ahead. Number 10, breaking the spine or keeping it like it's new. With this question, I don't understand it. Like, I don't really know what breaking the spine is. Like, I know when books are used, they have like cracks on the spine, so I guess that's what it is. I don't break the spine intentionally, like on purpose. Like if I buy a new paperback book, like I will read it. I don't care if there's cracks on the spine. As long as I read the book that I buy, then I don't really care how the book looks after I'm reading it. But yeah. The last question is, do you write in your books? And I just filmed a video a couple weeks back about like me annotating my books. So yes, I do write in my books. Not all of them obviously, but if I find a book like very interesting, relatable, I will annotate it. And sometimes I will write in it. Sometimes I'll just write on Post-it notes and stick it in the book. It just varies on how I feel and how I want to annotate it. So yeah, so those are all the 11 questions in the book tag. I honestly didn't know there was book habits until I looked at these questions and realized that every person's different. But yeah, I will link in the description box to Shanna's booktube channel and the creator of this book tag, so y'all go check them out, go subscribe to them, go do this tag if y'all want to. I will tag all of y'all if y'all want to do it. Once again, I am tagging Laura Reads. I will leave her in the description box as well to do this tag. And yeah, I had a fun time doing that, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.